This is a special Saturday Pokemon stream, and we are gonna be training. So, if you like training and getting strong, and hopefully nobody surprise dies, then this is gonna be the Nuzlocke stream for you. What's up, Steve?
What's going on? Ready to train some motherfuckers.
So phone call.
Got a phone call immediately.
Oh, Burp.
Hi there, this is Brooke. So, are you getting more Pokemon together?
What does that mean? Are you getting more Pokemon together?
To get them.
I'm a matchmaker. I get more Pokemon together.
I'm having a rotten time of it. They all get away from me. See ya. Not
Okay.
great.
So, I swapped out who was in the daycare. I didn't do much before the stream started. I just fucked around a little bit. We've got... What I'm thinking I want to do is I want to get Miracle Grow and Gemstone to the level 28. These controls are not easy. Doctor Who has the experience share right now. Macho Libro is just here to chill. Balto is a ghost.
He's a ghost.
I've got Gonzo in daycare because he'll get experience every time I'm doing anything on the bike. So I just did this for like a while earlier. Just, didn't really play the game, but just was getting.
You're just trying to get some extra experience. All right, nice.
Exactly. And Numel's in there too. Because those two guys.
Yeah, I mean, like technically, you could just do laps.
Yes, I did. That's exactly what I was doing. I was going right here, but that's not fun to watch. So if we're gonna do this, then we got to be funny and entertaining and interesting, or we do a mix. I mean, I was doing that for the guys that are in the daycare, but we can still train the guys that ain't in the daycare. So let's see.
Is there like a good area to train? I don't know what the area is.
Well, that's the challenge. Let's see. We got this Numel level 14.
Something that's, higher level, but not too crazy.
Yeah. Fuck, it's Stun Spore. That's not helpful. Okay. I mean, that's not bad either, though. That was not worth it.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go.
I mean, I think that we're going to run into random, wild Pokemon that are not worth catching because you have to go through the fucking grass.
Yeah. But what I think we're both looking for is some kind of area where they don't take too long to kill. And it's not dangerous for our guys to be in battle.
Yeah, I agree.
But we can get enough experience points.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where I was training last time, if you recall. I just kind of... This patch right here pretty much was my spot. Because, all right, here's a Numel, but it's level 21. 7 levels higher. All right, let's see. What does Nature Powder do here? Fucking Stun Spore again. Giving Miracle Grow strength, I think, was a extremely good move.
So I watch this podcast like probably once a year at least since it came out. It's Bobby Lee, and he's interviewing the Stardew Valley creator.
Okay.
He's like so enamored. Like he's like beyond any other guest that he's ever had. And he's had like amazing guests that like he could have been starstruck by. But this is the guy.
Concerned Ape. Right?
And like
That's his
Concerned
name?
Ape. Yeah. Fuck, I should say his actual name.
Everyone knows Concerned Ape, though.
Concerned Ape. Yeah.
Mr. Stardew. John Stardew.
So he has him on the podcast, and he's like so overwhelmed. But like one of the interesting things that the guy says, originally he started in music, which reminds me of the music in this, where it's like very like video game music. You know what I mean? And then I looked up his music. I was like, oh, that totally makes sense. So like that, he has a certain like punk rock vibe, but has like 8-bit kind of sounds in it. That's really cool. And then he also talks about like the pixel art and like learning how to like do the pixel art. And this game specifically has like such like pixelated art. And he was like, it was such a pain in the ass to learn how to do all of that. Like,
And this generation of Pokemon
like,
is
one of those little like green specks is like X amount of pixels, so you got to figure out how many and like, sounds like a pain in the ass. Or even like the Pokemon, like the pink shades and stuff like that. Like it's really in depth when you think about it.
Yeah,
and I really like that kind of art too.
In some cases, some of the original Pokemon, like, so everybody knows, like, when you think of like the official art of Pokemon, it's art by this guy. I'm gonna lower this volume a little bit. Okay, art by this guy Ken Sugimori is the Pokemon artist, but the original Pokemon art was reverse engineered from the sprites. So he is taking this pixel art that wasn't, it was like not even in color yet at the time, and going, okay, what are these monsters? Who are these monsters? I don't know if that's true. That's what I heard. It might be incorrect.
I just feel like it's very meticulous.
Yeah, in any case.
Even like the background, when you really look at the background of this, like it's kind of like a gradient a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's interesting too. Like little things are very, in like these types of video games, I think are very interesting. It's like I wouldn't consider Pokemon at this time as indie, but like when it's an indie game and like you put a lot of time into it and like you want to get every little like fucking thing right.
When a game comes out today and it's got this aesthetic and art style, it's probably an indie game because this game is 20 years old.
Yeah,
20 plus.
But Stardew does it. I love Stardew. I mean, that's the closest thing I can think of that I like now, currently.
Mm-hmm.
Closest thing to Pokemon.
It definitely, like, there's
no catching of monsters and stuff, but
no, not yet. He keeps updating the game. Maybe he'll add it. So I'm guessing time-wise, I'm thinking like how long this battle goes to get a Pokemon 125 experience points versus how long it takes me to get 125 steps on the bike. You know?
Yeah, I think that's our decision a little bit.
Well, there's I was doing both. It's like which ones am I training? You know.
Well, then you're only training
because right now I'm just trying to get Miracle Grow to 28. That's my. We're so close. All right, Doctor Who got to level 20. Nice. Oh shit! That was cool. I just pressed A in the grass and I picked up an item.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I've never done that. Ooh, let's see how this hits. Okay, not bad. I was curious how Miracle Grow would take a hit of the fire attack.
Ooh. All right, nice. It's a little risky, but it's okay.
Well, because he's water and grass, so the water type part protects the grass part.
He's water and grass.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's an interesting type. But for us having the fire starter, having one guy that's water and grass is like, all right, that's good to have on the team.
Yeah, let's preserve him as much as we can. Let's grow him. Does he evolve?
He can evolve, but we need a water stone. So right now we can't evolve.
We need the water stone.
Yeah, which we won't get till later in the game.
All right. Yeah, I feel like we're in a weird spot. So it's interesting to think like the Nuzlocke challenge is such a hard thing because what's the other option? You just collect every Pokemon.
You just keep catching a bunch of Pokemon. They can faint, and you just keep grinding. Like the grind, it's less of a. It's just far lower stakes. Even if you caught more Pokemon, then you can't train them as hard, right? So there's a deficit there a little bit, right? Like if you only had this certain Pokemon, they were like, "This is my list. I'm gonna train these guys." The fainting part is the part. Is the death, right? That's the hardest part. Yeah. That's the hardest part of the Nuzlocke is that we've changed it. The limited captures is really just designed to encourage you to play with Pokemon you might not play with otherwise.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It forces you, like maybe a Sableye doesn't get a spot on our team necessarily,
right?
Right. Because a lot of times and certainly this is how I play.
That's the hard mode. I mean, besides the fact of don't die.
Yeah, as your choice in monsters is significantly reduced.
But then my counter argument is, okay, so you catch a bunch of Pokemon, the game's gonna take a million years for you to try to train these guys.
Oh yeah, you gotta remember, I used to put hundreds of hours into these games as a kid. You used to play this. It used to be the main game you'd play for.
So you would just try, but my issue is once you hit the people that you can't fight anymore, now you just got to do this.
So we're only doing this because we can't risk just brute forcing that gym. I would just go.
So in an ideal world, you would have had. In an ideal world, you would have had the Pokemon you needed for this.
I would have still had Tentacool, and exactly, we wouldn't have lost these guys. They wouldn't have died. So we're like, boom, we go in, and then also if they faint in the battle of the gym, whatever, I go to the Pokemon Center after. They're back to life.
I see. All right.
We can't afford to do that, so we're trying to go in with no casualties.
Yeah.
Because the last gym we thought we were ready for, and it was
disaster.
No, we survived no fatalities in the last gym, but we were sweating bullets. We're 2 gyms in a row with no deaths, but that first gym was an absolute shit show.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was a massacre. There's been 2 massacres, and it was.
The first time we did this. All right.
Gemstone. Nice.
All right, so what's our plan now?
I'm gonna heal these guys. I think we should just. It doesn't seem fair to do a gym battle without Carson and Evan.
No, I think we should train them.
Get everybody ready so that then, yeah, next time that this comes around, we're just jumping right in.
Training day.
Yeah. All right. So Gemsto,
Denzel.
you've hit the spot.
King Kong can't fucking
We
whatever.
can do this for a second.
What does he say? What does he say? King Kong can't.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me, which is a line I knew from Malibu's Most Wanted, but is in fact
King Kong got nothing on me. Bang bang.
all right. I'm gonna
This is a good laps zone. Yeah, you could do some laps
Can I
here.
do this and still no? Okay, well, let me see. I don't know if those count as steps, but I'm checking our levels up. Machop is gonna level up. Machop's next level move is gonna be at 25, so whatever, he's close. Numal, 25, probably gonna happen hopefully in daycare. Soul Rock, that's Doctor Who, 25. 25 is a big level for a lot of guys. Gyarados, ooh, again, go ahead, 25.
25 gets what?
Learns Dragon Rage.
All right.
Lombre, 31, learns Water Sport, but that's not a useful move. So Lombre's not going to learn nothing for a while, pretty much. Combuskin, quick attack at 32. That's strange. That's late. But we'll take it.
All right. Well, let's just keep grinding.
Uh-oh.
You're stuck.
Yeah. Fuck. I hope it's not like... Okay.
What if he? Yeah,
Oh, weird. Okay, that's like the game doesn't seem frozen.
the bike is the problem.
Okay. All right, let me go back to the daycare. We'll check on those guys.
I mean, is it worth like fishing for a while? I don't know.
There's only one spot we can really fish. Well,
Could fish there.
but this is a route where we've possibly caught somebody already.
No, I'm just saying for trading.
Let me see. This is route 111. There's a battle tower.
Could we do some of the battle tower?
I don't think the battle tower really uses your guys. Is the thing. But let me test something real quick. I think the battle tower use rentals.
Well, I'm just trying to say that you had asked,
I don't think you get experience there.
you had asked about like should we start the gym? What if we started the gym?
That's not a bad idea. Okay, but look, I can confirm Route 111. There's no wild Pokemon to catch, which means we can fish there.
And that's
Oh,
where
fuck.
we didn't get the Geodude. And that's where we didn't get the Geodude.
Oh
We
fuck!
never
A
did.
Geodude just jumped out of me when I smashed that rock.
Do we want this? Or do we want to fish? Now we choose.
Well, Geodude happened first. This technically is the first one we've encountered on this route.
That's what we have to.
Yeah, I think by the
Yeah,
rules.
I'm okay to refresh that because it was truly a. Oh, we didn't realize we were on a different route. Trying to catch me.
Didn't like that. Geodude. Geodudette.
Doesn't work with art. Yeah, but yes, I understand.
I'm just saying that's what it is. I have a name, but you might not like it. Little Goo Goo.
I don't know if that works. It should be O at the end.
It ends with an O.
Yeah, but that's goo.
No.
Different syllable. Different type of.
Ooh is an acceptable syllable.
No, but everything we have is the O. That's my argument on that.
I think we have some that are technical that where it works, but it doesn't. Like you would say goo.
You
Doesn't
could just
work.
name him Geo, and that would work.
Okay. Yeah. All right, little
It'd be
Geo.
like an Italian, like Geo, like Gio. Little Geo.
I think we should keep the E.
I would say Io, like Italian, like G.
Yeah. All right, we can.
I don't know. That's my opinion.
But I feel like it's.
It's kind of like Joe, actually. Do the E. Do the E.
Because it keeps the pun.
Geo.
Because he's a rock.
Geo.
Yeah, little Geo. No, we gotta get little Geo out of hell. Oh yeah, wait, wasn't I going back to the daycare anyway? All right, let's go to the box. A lot of box operations on this stream. Okay. Oh wait, little Geo is not in hell. Little Geo.
Yeah,
Limbo. I feel like Mama Coco's days in the VIP club are limited.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's just one of our elites. So
she's just there right now because she's high level. They're each one level higher now. Let me see. Oh no. Okay, so all right, that's fine. They're not nearly where they need to be yet. Gonzo's level 21. So now we keep training Miracle Grow. Doctor Who, that's one. That's the one that it ends with an ooh sound. Doctor Who, but it ends with an O still. That's the names just have to end in the letter.
All right, it's true. All right.
Unless it's Dr. Ho, and we've been mispronouncing it this whole time.
Dr. Ho would have been a good name, actually.
Wagga wagga. Maybe it is worth just one-shotting these guys. Absorb is such a brutal movie. Did.
Can I tell you a sad story?
Yeah, always.
So my mom doesn't want to share Glory's Hole because she feels like the name is too lewd. And I was like, okay.
I did wonder how we were going to get banned.
I was like, you don't have to share it if you don't want. It's okay. It's all right. I understand. But still, you should share it. I was like, it's not lewd. Like, there's no pornography in the actual movie.
Although I was having a lot of fun with my promoting of it, especially when I could post to Facebook anonymously. And so my post would be like, be honest, would you go? And just the link to the video. And then like anytime that I could post it in a group and use the group's name, like there could be groups like, you got to admit that's some funny shit, and then my post would just be, you got to admit that's some funny shit, and then a link to the video.
Nice.
They seem to like those. They would approve. The Facebook moderators would approve those pretty quickly.
Yeah, but I just I don't know. I don't know what else I would have called it. Otherwise, dog die.
Sure.
Dog die.
My dead dog.
My dead dog.
I mean, there was a movie that won at Dance of the Films called My Dead Dad's Funeral, so you could have called it My Dead Dog's Funeral. It is an accurate depiction of what happens in your movie.
Yeah, but I feel like it wouldn't attract the audience that I want,
I agree. Also, there's sometimes be like a Facebook group will be funny cat.
My mom is not the audience.
No, and I would.
I just want the support.
I would post it to the funny cat videos group with the caption, "If he had a cat, this wouldn't have happened," and then just post like anything that like, even tangentially I could get it in there. I would do it. Dude, there was one where I said, you can't even make a movie like this anymore because of cancel culture and woke. And then the link to see if people would go to click it and stuff.
That's interesting.
Just tried everything. And it's like the movie came out yesterday. So like, yes, you can make a movie like this today. Like there are times where I would do
it's not that bad.
Name a funnier movie that came out this year. You can't. And then the link. Because people might watch it and be like, oh, it's funny. Or they might be like, watch it, be like, fuck you, I bet I've seen a funnier one. And they'll click it.
But they still watched it. Yeah.
Exactly.
I got you.
I had a lot of fun with it. His dog died. You won't believe what happened next.
Oh, yeah.
Again, the truth.
Totally that one, yeah.
I commented that one on the video, which was good. Doctor Who level 21.
Yeah, it's doing good so far. I'm really happy about it. I'm proud of it.
Trying to get more people out there to see more about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something that I'm excited about is like for places where I shared secret menu to be able to go like, and hey, we're back with another comedy video. This one's really short. This one's a sketch. Check it out. Boom.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing some interviews, hopefully with some cast and crew in the next couple of days, the next week or so. So, I'm gonna keep up the glory hole hype.
I think it'd be really fun to do some kind of like really. The interviews are sincere, but like the presentation around them is very tongue in cheek, like Turner Classic Movies, like. A special presentation on the making of Glory's Hole. Like treat it like everything around it is treated very high class.
No, the actors studio inside the actor studio kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Boom. All right, so Miracle Girl is 28. Gemstone is 28. I don't know what the best next move is here.
And I'd like to say congratulations to our lead actor of Glory's Hole on his newest grandchild. First grandchild, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, John.
Yeah, John R. Smith. Great actor. Great person.
The R stands for really good actor.
He will be on one of those interviews for sure. So,
you know, I've watched Glory.
He's working around a new baby schedule. He's
fresh. I've watched Glory's Hole possibly 100 times, and something that I was really struck by recently is how well cast that mother-son duo is.
Oh, thank you.
They really do. It's like the hair color. It's like it really works.
I guess I'll tell a story. Yeah, I'll tell a story. So originally, I had a different person cast as Oscar. Cast.
You had the Grouch, right? That's why he's called Oscar.
I called him, or he called me actually at work. He calls me. I had already said like, "Hey, here's the offer." Blah blah blah. He calls me and he was like, "I just don't feel comfortable with this," and I was like, "Why?"
So why did you audition?
Well, I mean, I just sent him aside. So like then I sent him the full script and he was like, "I don't like this," and I was like, "Okay, like, is it okay? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you thinking?" He was like, I just feel like I'm not very uncomfortable with this. Like, you know, with the glory hole and blah, 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 and like, is this like a commentary on like sexual assault? And I was like, what? I literally on the phone. I was at work and I was in the office being like,
what? No.
At all. Like there's it's a commentary on that at all. And he was like, yeah, I really don't feel comfortable at this. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I think you're just like reading into it too much or something or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I just don't. I think I need to like back out. I was like, okay. So then I found John was on the short list, and I was like, let's go. And this guy was like very clean cut, very clean cut. Like could have been like a politician in a TV show or something like that. And I went for the guy that was like the motorcycle guy. I saw that beard, and I was like, I love you. It reminds me of that Tim Robinson sketch where he like loves the motorcycles.
Yes.
Motorcycles.
Yeah, they got motorcycles.
Yeah. Look at that. That's totally John.
Yeah. And that, I'll say, we don't see that side of him. I like to think that is a side of him that pre-Death of Glory, maybe we would have seen more.
He's like, now they got 4-wheel motorcycles. Yeah, so could have been a very different movie, I guess is my point.
Yeah. Who should we train? What's the move? These two are 28. He's 29. Doctor Who's got the experience share. Macho Libro's just hanging out. I guess we could continue to train 10-piece, get him to 30.
I don't know.
It
Whatever
wouldn't hurt.
is the best for the next gym.
Yeah, I mean the two that are currently chilling in the Daycare are definitely the two that I want to put onto the team instead of Balto and Macho. So they're training every time we take a step. Every step you take, I'll be training you.
And then what's the other one besides the ones that are in the daycare?
Doctor Who, who's holding the experience share.
So I guess we just keep going. And if we can get Sombrero, forget his name. Miracle Grow.
Sombrero is not a bad name for a Pokemon in this game, though. It would fit our naming convention. It's good to see, like, okay, 10-piece can just double kick a level 20 Numal. So Steve, do you recall the Pokemon on your team as we were trying to figure out your team?
Shit.
I have it written down. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. That's good. Because I don't.
Okay. So, but I want you to look them up as we talk about them.
Okay.
So that you can see them. That will help remember them. Number 1 is your new fave, Ludicolo, the evolved form of Lombre.
Ludicolo. Oh yeah, no, I like that guy.
This guy is the instant spot on your team, and I love that for you. Next, you had Charizard. I don't even think you gotta look him up. You know Charizard.
Yeah, I got that one.
Then you got Halucha, Haw Lucha.
Halucha. Okay. Yep. Hawk person.
Yeah, like a hawk luchador.
Yeah, like that.
Then you've got Scolipede.
Scolipede. Yeah. That's cool.
And then you've got
it's a very brute kind of fighting type of group, but yeah.
Well, then you got King Gambit, who is like a chess piece samurai.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Still fighting, I feel like, but yeah.
Yeah,
but more.
You've got an open spot.
I have a 1. Is that the last spot?
Yeah, and then of course you could change things out if you want as well. I decided to take the experience share off of Doctor Who and then just put Doctor Who in the lead position so that he can just gain experience.
I just don't know enough.
Sure, but that's why I was like, tell me like ideas that you like or monsters or animals that you like, and we'll find a Pokemon that matches. There's over 1,000.
I feel like, tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like most of those people are like big brute fighting people.
Well, no, Ludicolo's like a big fun guy. He's a party dude, you know?
Okay.
Ludicolo is like your uncle who throws a backyard barbecue and gets like sloshed and tries to make you do karaoke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and you're like, I don't want to do karaoke. And he's like, you're doing it. We're doing it. Charizard is a badass as a fighter, you know? Yours doesn't have to be, but that's what.
Okay. My last one I would want to be Ghost.
Okay.
Maybe Psychic.
Okay.
And maybe is like a healer of some sort. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of like what I'm missing on my team. You know?
Yeah, so you've got a water grass type, a fire flying type, a fighting flying type, bug poison, I think is This is what you've got with Scolipede, and then Fighting Steel or Dark Steel with King Gambit. So yeah, I agree. A ghost
Maybe it's fairy or something. I'm not sure, but like, just something that would be like more of like a support medic kind of character.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a mantis in Rivals, like that kind of thing. You know?
Fuck, I didn't want to do that. Okay, cool. I can go right here. Wow. The only official psychic ghost types are like legendaries. So you might have to do a psychic or a ghost. Do you have a preference between the two? I feel like ghost, right?
Yeah, I'd rather go ghosts. Go ghosts.
What types of ghosts do you like?
I like spookier, not spooky.
Okay. Yeah, taking the experience share off and just grinding out for Doctor Who was the right call. They're going to level up quick. Okay. I don't want you to make any hard commitments yet. But I just want to I just want to send some ghosts to you, okay?
Okay.
But I'm going to send a bunch, so don't necessarily fall in love with the first one you see. But if you do, you do.
Okay. That first one's pretty crazy.
I really like that first one. I mean, I like all of these. I'm saying I like ghost type a lot. Ghost type tends to be one of my favorite types. Oh, that's a bad picture of that one. It's too small.
Yeah, no, it's still got it. It's fine.
But I'm saying that it's tiny. Oh, can you click it and it opens up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I was worried it like shrank the whole image. So yeah, that guy's like an anchor. Down my eyes. Ooh, okay. You might like this one.
Yeah, send me one more, and maybe I can choose from those.
Okay, well, this one's like a different type of ghost. Let me go back. I want to just make sure I'm not missing any of the mains. Or at least the ones I think you might really dig.
Bong, bong, bing, bing, bong. Oh, nice. Confusion. Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, out of these three, I think I'm choosing one.
Okay, I have one. Okay, yeah. That honestly, that was the. I have two more that I want to show you. Well, no, one. There's one I want to show you that just doesn't fit for your team because your team would be too fire heavy. So.
I think let's just go with one.
All right. I think that's probably the move, but let me.
It's like a pharaoh ghost.
It's like a sarcophagus.
Yeah. Yeah, still one.
All right, and then the very last one. This is one that from time to time almost gets a spot on my team because I just find it delightfully scary. It's like, oh yeah, that's think if you think about like, oh yeah, if you were just hanging out and then this Pokemon like snuck up on you and tried to kill you, you're done.
It's a sandcastle.
Ghost possessing a sandcastle. Imagine you're sleeping on the beach, a sandcastle like crawls up to you and then like swallows you up.
I think I'm still going with one.
All right, Kofagrigus is on your team.
What's the name? Coco Grievous?
Kofagrigus.
Coco. Got it.
Kofagrigus.
Kofagrigus. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
The Japanese name is Desukarn, which I think is just a straight up better name. Desukarn.
Kofagrigus. Like it.
The mummy Pokemon is described as. No, ability is mummy. Sarcophagus. Or no, coffin Pokemon is the description. I will say I'm getting increasingly optimistic about our team's chances. The more I'm like, okay, if Doctor Who had to sweep this gym, Doctor Who's in a good possession to sweep this gym. If Gyarados had to sweep this gym, shy of having any water attacks, Gyarados is not in a bad position to have to sweep this gym.
Mm-hmm.
If Lombre had to sweep this gym, if Combuskin had to sweep this gym, pretty much everybody we're bringing into this fight, rest in peace to Coolio, would have a good shot if they had to try to solo the gym.
Right.
Ooh, Doctor Who got burned. All right, let's heal him up. Boom, 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 boom. And up we go back through this thing. It doesn't matter, but I'm curious when we go through here. Do those steps count for the daycare? Do these steps, as our character does this?
I doubt it. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Take your time. I'm curious if the encounter rate is the same in this area where there's soot falling on the grass versus the area where the grass is soot free. I don't really. Seems like there's more pneumal in the soot, but I don't know. Okay, Doctor Who. Yeah, once we took the experience share off, it just became easier to train one guy at a time. Oh, seismic toss. I didn't want that.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. You're good. We're doing good. I'm actually very happy with Doctor Who, which is not how I feel about the real show right now, as it's in this weird hiatus / almost cancellation. Skywave, yes.
Skywave for tackle.
Let me learn more about Skywave. Varying intensity is not a helpful. Skywave inflicts a random amount of HP damage, varying between 50% and 150% of the user's level.
I mean, I'd rather have something that's consistent in 25 pp than 15 pp. That's another
The damage is typeless, i.e. not affected by type advantages or disadvantages, but it still does not hit dark type Pokemon. And Skywave has only an 80% accuracy. So, what do we think of that?
I don't know. It's very nondescript.
It's interesting.
It could like fuck someone up, or it could do nothing.
Yes, and so at level 1, 50% and 150% of the user's level. Meaning right now, at level 25, it does between 12 and 37, which is not very good. But eventually it'll be 150. It'll be between 50 and 150. I think we don't want Skywave, actually. So I'll say X.
I mean, Confusion has fucked people up.
Confusion has 50, which is better than what we can get with Skywave right now. Stop learning Skywave, yes. Doctor Who did not learn Skywave. Later, hopefully, Doctor Who will learn Psybeam. Let me look. No, Doctor Who will learn Cosmic Power. Oh, which does not do damage. Damn. Okay. Yeah, so Confusion is better because eventually Skywave will be better, but we can just teach Doctor Who Psychic, possibly. Okay. I vote we just keep grinding Doctor Who up to 28. Okay, so you've got a pretty good team.
I think. I don't know. I would.
I like that team. That's a fun team. I like the look of that team together.
I mean, is Charizard like? Does Charmander exist in the new games or no?
Yeah, oh yeah. So here's how you could think about the world. In the Pokemon world, the Pokemon world is like our world. So different Pokemon are more common in different parts of the world. It used to be like they played it like, oh, we've discovered 100 new species. They stopped doing that when they realized, okay, every couple of years we're adding like another 100 or 150. And they've been doing that for 30 years. So now there's literally...
So there are like African Pokemon.
Well, like the next games are kind of going to be in Indonesia. And they've done, but they don't call it that. They've done ones in Hawaii. They've done ones in France. They've done ones in America. They've done ones... we're pretty excited for it. It's going to be good. Oh, Doctor Who.
What are American Pokemon? That sounds interesting.
They have like an eagle, a bald eagle that has a Native American kind of draft. It was really more like where it's set was like, well, this is New York, and then you can kind of go to different.
They also
like a mishmash of
Pokemon like, to that, but you can't like. Can you catch Charmander in this game or Chard?
In this game, there are some Pokemon. Like think about it. Like I have Gyarados on my team. Or we have a Gyarados, you know, and that's from Gen 1.
It's an OG, yeah.
Yeah, they exist, but not all of them are obtainable in this one.
So when I'm making my ultimate team, I'm basically making like the Olympic team, or not even like the
team. I think of it as like, okay, let's say you lived in the Pokemon world and you can have whatever team you want. You know, who gives a shit? It's your fan, you know, why not? I just usually go by, don't have like all starters because that is not something you really see unless that's really what you want, in which case, whatever. And I usually don't, for me personally, don't do any legendaries because it's like, well, sure, yeah, you have a team of all gods.
So is there a world where like, okay, you could catch all of the starters from the first game?
Yes, in the game, yes, absolutely, you can get every single Pokemon. Especially nowadays with Pokemon Go and Pokemon Home, which is like a Switch program that's like a base. You can send all Pokemon to that, and then that can send Pokemon to the newest games. So if you wanted, you could be like, I caught this guy on Pokemon Go, and then I sent him to this Pokemon game, and then I played with him in that one. Yeah, I kept my same guys. You can do that.
Like that.
I don't do it because I just go. At a certain point, I don't care enough to put my time into this. I love Pokemon, but I like going. This is my guy. This is my Heracross. I love Heracross. I don't need to go. I have a digital Heracross that I've been bringing from game to game to game to game. You know, I'll just get a new Heracross, and I love that Heracross. He represents all Heracross, or she, they. That's just because for me personally, I get the most fun out of Pokemon playing through the games, you know, not necessarily playing competitively. Although I have done that, and we can do that if we ever want to do a go on like Pokemon Showdown and just play against somebody in a real competitive match.
Yeah, but are the levels like it matters what level you are?
Oh, not in this game. It wouldn't be in this game. We'd have to go to this website where then you draft the team, and it's like
oh, okay.
It's like it's like a simulator almost.
So it's like but it's like default, like the levels and stuff. So like
yeah, everyone's level 100, and you get pretty much the default move set that they give you.
So it's like very strategy based, like what?
Yeah,
we're talking about like types. versus type.
That is like,
Move
yeah, you
versus
want a type.
move.
You really want to like a competitive team is different than like your fantasy team, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm like, I give a shit more about like, well, what Pokemon do you like? You know, I'm not gonna go, well, that's not a competitive team, or you have 2 fire types. Who gives a shit? You can have all fire types if you want. Miranda made her team, and she made all bug type team. It's awesome.
That would probably get schooled.
Yeah, like if you had a fire type, like it's like, all right, fire type might really take on most of those bugs, but there's like some water bugs, and there's at least one bug rock. Like there are bug types that can counter things that are good against bug ordinarily. But it's also like you see that in the universe. Like if somebody wants to be, I'm all about one type, like, okay, that's cool. And you probably would see that a lot in real life.
Bug catcher, whatever.
Yeah.
Bug catcher ad.
Or someone who's like, yeah, I have a bunch of dogs. My team's all dogs. All hogs.
An all hog team would be interesting, actually.
I don't.
You think you can fulfill that or no?
Let's see if we could draft one. I was gonna make art for you of your team, but I have to control the game. So I can't really do both. All right.
All first Pokemon.
All hogs. First up is Oinkalone.
Sounds sad.
No, think more like cologne.
Oh.
But it's a pig.
Cologne. Oink cologne. You gotta really do that second.
And this is a true nice hog. If this Pokemon had better typing, I might use it more. Or, you know, if Nice Hog existed in the Pokemon world at our offices, we'd have this guy.
Spoink.
Yes, yeah, oh, I obviously Spoink. Yeah, but we'd have Spoink's probably. I like Spoink more than Spoink's evolved form. But if we're pushing it, we might have to have one of each. Yeah, I'm gonna send you Spoink's evolution.
Oh, Spoinkalone is.
That's Oinkalone. That's not Spoink's evolution.
Oinkalone, not Spoinkalone.
Now here is Grumpig.
I like him. He's kind of like an Eeyore type.
Yeah.
Grumpig. Okay.
That's what Spoink evolves into. And it's kind of like, oh, huh. You know?
Yeah, he's kind of like a pig rat.
So you see what I mean? Of like, I almost would rather have Spoink and just go like, and we don't evolve our Spoink. It stays a Spoink. Because Spoink is a great design. Doctor Who is going to absolutely wipe the floor with the gym. I actually think Doctor Who might be the one I want to put in the lead position to fight these guys. And then have the water types in the back, like the firefighters, like, don't even fucking try it. We'll fucking put you down. But they don't have any water moves. Their water guns have no bullets. They can't do it.
Does Doctor Who evolve or no?
No,
It's
unfortunately
just
not. Just a powerful space rock, an alien Pokemon. Okay, so another one that I think is a good one is Annihilate, who is the new evolved form of Primeape. Do you know Primeape from the original Pokemon?
I believe so.
So they gave Primeape a ghost evolution. He gets so angry that he has unfinished business after he dies.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that still counts as pig-like enough.
Yeah, even though his name is Ape, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think Mankey, is described as the pig monkey Pokemon in the Pokedex. So I think we'll take it.
All right.
Okay, so that gives us 3. Oh shit! Okay, Embor. I forgot. We have a starter.
It's a boar.
Check this motherfucker out.
Boars count.
Oh yeah. Sorry to our viewers that I'm not putting these Pokemon on the screen. You can fucking Google them yourself. But I'm texting them to Steve as a courtesy. Fuck, it's so difficult to copy this image. Oh, I wasted a rock throw. A tackle. A tackle would have done just dandy. Check it out.
Oh shit. Yeah, that guy's cool.
Yeah, that's our ace. We have a wild card. Annihilate is our wild card. Embor is the ace. Spoink is a little mascot. Oinkalone is like Donkey from Shrek. Noble steed. But is there more? Are there more? Can we find 2 more pig Pokemon? Okay. Do you count Swinub? It's called. Yeah, I think that counts, right? Pig Pokemon is his description. Fuck yes. We got another one. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, we just got. We actually the all pig team is insanely powerful because of what it starts to include. This is Mamoswine.
That's considered a pig?
Yep. Because the original base part, it's
With a nose.
swine.
Really? Like, if they stick that nose on anything, they go, it's a pig.
Well, this one, that's the whole thing. Is it starts, Swinub is just like a little furry. I'll send you the baby form. The baby form is like, well, yeah, I guess that's a pig. I don't know what else it could be. And then they later added full-on woolly mammoth.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
And there's a middle stage.
Really, the nose. I think the nose is what does it. Look at all of these.
Yeah.
Look, the nose. It's a nose. They throw that nose on all of these and they go, the pig. Even Primeape. It's like, we threw that nose on there.
Yeah, he's not a monkey. He's a pig. You're like, oh, okay. And then, okay, maybe we should have shiny Lechonk. Maybe that's where we double up. This is shiny Lechonk. Or this is Oinkalon's baby form.
Oh.
But with the special rare colors. Normally it looks like Oinkalon. It's black and pink.
Yeah, I mean, is that our team? 1, 2.
That's where we double up because there's not a sixth pig Pokemon yet.
And our name would be like Pig Wrangler Jim.
Nice Hog. Nice Hog wants to battle. Phone call. Ha 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 ha! Hi, it's Trent. Ha ha! Trying to chat while climbing is harsh exercise. Ha ha! Oof! Off. It's steeper now. Well, chat another time. Ha ha ha!
It's Alex Honnold.
That was the weirdest phone call I've ever had. There's my book though. Yeah, I'm actually bummed there's not like one more. We really need one more.
Is there something that's like a pig adjacent? I'm trying to think.
A Tapir.
I think we just throw like Snorlax.
I think Snorlax is too clearly a bear. It's hard to claim Snorlax. We gotta see if we can find another one. Okay, here's what somebody did.
Or we could do something that's like gas because like pigs fart. I don't know.
I don't want to do that. I don't want a stinky Pokemon on our team. Somebody did do this. There's two versions of Oinkalon. There's a male and female version. So that could be the angle. We just have the boy and the girl. So then there's no repeats, but still.
Spunket.
What is Pikachu and 5 pigs?
Could be a new rock band.
Pikachu and the 5 pigs. It could be a children's story. Womp womp. Doesn't affect me. Yeah, I think in order of significance for this battle, it's going to be Doctor Who. It's going to be Gyarados, Great Gonzo. And then it's probably going to be Combo. But it could also be Lombre, Miracle Grow.
Lombre. Hey, Lombre. I really do feel like Lombre is like a Cholo LA kind of guy.
I mean, he definitely becomes a character that wears a super arrow.
What's up, fool?
Doctor Who's tackle missing.
What's up, fool? You trying to fucking Pokemon?
Oh, snapped out of confusion. Psych up. Copy the stat changes. Okay. Stomped. Oh, so close. I do feel like if you're a wild Pokemon and this big floating sun rock comes up to try to kill you and it's tackling you, that's a fucking nightmare. This thing you've never seen before is just obliterating you. Or it's hitting you with psychic confusion. You can't even think straight.
Well,
you try to light it on fire, it doesn't do anything. Fire doesn't hurt it. You try to hit it with an earthquake, basically.
So you're saying, so essentially in this world, like if this Numel never interacted with this Pokemon, they wouldn't know they existed, right? So
maybe like, not, right? Like think about it. Do you think your dog back at your parents' house? Do you think Ivy knows about like a polar bear?
Hell, fucking no.
Yeah, she's never have seen one. Even though they look a little.
She don't even know about other fucking dogs. She don't know about other. She's a stay-at-home dog, unfortunately.
Exactly. Like my cats.
I can't even take her for a fucking walk.
Going outside, but I'm like, you don't even know what outside is like.
Yeah, I can't even take Ivy for a walk. She spazzes out. You know, when like two dogs are like hanging out for a second, they're like sniffing each other and shit. She does not like that. And so immediately it's like sorry. like I'll try, and immediately she starts barking and like
she's not a sniffer,
being a dick, and I'm like, dude, come on, it's just another dog, it's fine. She does not like it.
Ivy don't sniff like that.
It's a shame. I really hate it because like. That's all I want is to be like, hey, oh yeah, our dogs get along.
You should. Have you ever demonstrated for her? Sometimes dogs need to see behavior modeled first. You know, like so. If you like, did you ever get on your knees and like sniff another dog's ass and like wag your tail so that then your dog would know it's okay?
No, I haven't gotten that far.
It might work. Good. I think
it's
the dog whisperer might.
It's a fair dog training method.
Might cost you a little dignity, but then the peace of mind that you get when it works.
If it was guaranteed to work, maybe
I'd do
that. But if I have to do it and it doesn't work, I'll be pissed. I'll be really pissed.
Yeah. All right, let's go see. Let's go to the daycare. Let's see what's going on. Fuck. Well, first, let me kick another Numel's ass. I'm pretty confident that we could take this gym. But I don't want to take it without the homies. So we got to do it as a squad.
Does the price go up as long as they stay there, or
I think it's like $100 per level, which is pretty cheap. Hello, Geo. Get in that daycare.
Geo? Look at almost like an Uncle Geo.
She's only level 11.
Yeah, but she should be an uncle.
She's Unk.
Unc Geo.
Unk. Oh.
Uncle. Yeah, we can do that.
So now it really just depends on how fast we think we can train the Great Gonzo on foot or in battle versus. Let's see. Versus Numo. With only bite and tackle.
What does Splash do?
Nothing. Splash is so that Magikarp can technically have an attack, even though Magikarp has no attack.
Okay.
It sucks. Bite is good, but even Dragon Rage is not going to be very good. Gyarados won't really learn a good move until 40. Well, what can Gyarados learn? Gyarados can learn a lot of TMs. Gyarados can learn strength. I'm about to teach that motherfucker strength. That might be necessary. Yeah. It's honestly hard to beat what strength has going for it as a move. It probably gives Surf a run for its money as the most useful TM. Yeah, none of those are things that we have access to yet, really. So that's kind of it for Gyarados. Just gotta get stronger, and just the type advantage is helpful, but hey, Meryl. Type advantage is not enough because it would be nice to have a water fucking attack. But watch this. Boom. I mean, we're gonna teach him Surf as soon as we can, but it sucks that that's not before this gym. But I think that's by design. You know, your reward for beating the fire type gym is the best move to use against the fire type gym. The move that would have swept them. All right, Bite should possibly one-shot this guy. Well, half. Oh, with the confusion. Oh, great Gonzo, no. What's going on, man?
It's really crazy to think that like this tiny Spoink would have even a chance against Gyarados. Like,
Yeah.
just like wait and just size it, whatever. Like it's
Yeah.
like this thing is probably so small versus this fucking sea creature.
Yeah.
Sea monster.
So Gyarados ain't gonna learn shit.
Same thing. Machop.
Yeah.
Like you're so small. The fuck? Like you don't got a chance. But I guess strategy wise they could, but
Why do I have one water move? Okay, if we can get Gemstote to 29, she'll learn a pretty good dark type move. That's one of the only ones where I'm like, I feel compelled to actually bring her in. Yeah, the restaurant's around the corner for me, by the way.
Not for me.
I know, so I'm saying you could come here if you wanted, and then if you wanted to park here, I'll drive us over, but you don't have to. Oh, and I wanted to check. $2,000 away from leveling up. That's pretty far. For a move that's not necessarily helpful at this gym, so. Ooh, seismic toss. Oh, the fact that he hung on with just a little bit of health, that's gonna have to tackle him. All right, one more will be level 24 for Great Gonzo. And then with the bite, ooh, Psywave. Lynched.
The Great Gonzo.
Crunch. Just for reference. Damn, okay. I think if we were to lose Great Gonzo, that would be absolutely devastating. So, I want to really give him the chance to have a real. Again, just like I want every one of these guys to feel like they could solo this gym if they had to.
Yeah, I agree. I would not like to be in a position where
we were in a position in the third gym where every single move was like sweating bullets.
I don't like that.
That was risky.
A position where we get fucking annihilated either. So.
Yeah.
Especially at this point.
Yeah, this is a pivotal point. Like this team cannot fall apart. Because a lot of these guys who fight in this next gym battle are probably going on to fight in the fifth gym too. And the fifth gym is one of those parts of the game where we're going to circle back to a part of the world we've already been to. So there's not that much to do between now and then.
So like the more that we level them up now is better for them.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll just reduce our next round of grinding, basically. And after this gym, where It's fire type, so 10-piece combo is neutral. Also fire type. The next gym is normal type, so his fighting type secondary makes him. He could solo the gym. He could solo that gym right now. And that'll be good. But then the next 3 gyms, 6, 7, and 8, he has type disadvantage, and he probably shouldn't even be brought into the fight, depending on what our team's looking like. But we'll see. I think that Gemsto is going to continue to be an absolute essential team member. Because Gemsto can't get hurt by the guys in Gym 5. Has a rock type move, so it has a secret weapon to use on the guys in Gym 4. Can learn an electric type move, which would make her the secret weapon against the guys in Gym 6 and Gym 8. Gym 7 is going to be psychic type, so that might also be Gemsto's moment. Gemsto might really have to be our captain while 10 pieces like in our back pocket for everything except for the gyms. At least during that portion of the game. I hope Carson and Evan appreciate that we have basically grinded out. Like they got to skip a whole episode.
Yeah. All we've been doing is leveling up and trying to train. So
trying to get these guys ready, and we did get a new Pokemon, a surprise new Pokemon in Little Geo.
Little Geo.
It's just a bummer about these movesets. No one is learning water type attacks.
Yeah. All right, you want to hit one more Pokemon, then we call it?
Yeah, I might grind out some more just to.
If you want, I just need to.
Pretty mindless. Yeah, you can bounce.
I need to bounce just to get prepared.
Sure. Yeah.
For my evening.
Indeed.
Take it as you will.
Yeah, I eat. I don't think anyone's at real risk based on my current strategy.
Sweet. All right, I'll stick around for this 1-1 and my tip.
Copy that. So this will be Great Gonzo getting to 25 and learning Dragon Rage.
Very good. Great Gonzo, 25. Nice. Dragon Rage.
Goodbye, Splash. Yeah. Splash isn't even water. That's so funny. It's just normal.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. I will talk to y'all later. I'm out, baby.
Peace. All right, we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna keep grinding it out for the fam. If any wild Pokemon want to jump out. We'll see if we can't get Great Gonzo to 28. Oh, this bike could do that, but I guess it can't. Come on, great G, let's go. All right. It's happening. Normal. All right, let's see that level 26. That's gonna be a slow grind. That's more like a nice one-shot kill. 2 numals. It's just called 2 numals. Gotta grind. Nice. Numal. That's all, folks.